Good evening, I'm Andrew Kernahan, ISPA's Head of Public Affairs. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 2020 ISPA Awards. I hope you're sitting comfortably and are ready to enjoy this special ISPA Awards ceremony, the first in our 22-year history that's taking place digitally. It's great that, despite the pandemic, you found a safe way to celebrate the achievements of the industry, and we're sure you're going to enjoy this evening's show. Today's event platform allows you to find out further information about the event, including details of our lovely sponsors, speaker information and much more. We'd also encourage you to make use of the chat functionality, where you can send messages to other guests, but please no virtual heckling. You should also be able to send direct messages to each other individually, so if you spot the name of a friend or colleague, please do get chatting. Although we can't provide you with our usual 3-course dinner, a plush Mayfair hotel, we've done our very best to keep you well hydrated. We have shared the recipe for an ISPA themed cocktail, so do get ready for the video from our mixologist, which will start shortly. But before, we'd like to say a special thanks to our sponsors, Magrathea, Sally Manus, Sonic Wall, Fibrain, EPS Global, Pangea and NetGem TV for all their support during these unprecedented times. We'd also like to thank our technical testing partner Think Broadband, our judges, and to you for participating in this year's awards and for finding the time to send in your entries. And now over to our host this evening, Hal Cruttenden.
Hello and welcome to the 22nd Annual ISPA Awards. I am Hal Cruttenden. I am your host for the evening. In case you're wondering, I'm not Mr. Tumble from CBeebies or Martin Roberts from Homes Under the Hammer. Get that rather a lot at corporate events. No, I'm not. So can I say, while I've got this moment before we just continue with the awards, it is fantastic to be doing a gig. It is fantastic to be performing in any way as a comedian. During this lockdown, okay, I've actually ended up so desperate to perform, I did a gig to my family, and it does not work. You can't do gigs to people you know. Do you know what I mean? You can't banter with people you know. Sometimes it's like, what's your name and what do you do? I'm your wife and I do bloody everything. So, anyway, first of all, can I say, what a great turnout. Fantastic. I can see you all. I can't. I was told this is normally a black tie affair, so I've certainly made an effort here, and I hope there's a lot of men out there wearing black tie, a lot of women wearing beautiful, stunning dresses, or maybe the other way around. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to wear something a little bit more slinky and sparkly. But usually, of course, for this time of year at this event, you're going to be enjoying delicious canapes in one of the many overpriced hotels in Mayfair. But at least you get to escape from your family, which you can't now, sorry. But instead you are watching this from your sitting rooms and offices from Belfast, my wife's from Northern Ireland, hello there, to Penzance, who are, have I offended anybody I've not offended? No, but you're sitting in all your offices from Belfast to Penzance on a dark afternoon in November. So to cheer and warm you up, we have a cocktail masterclass to start with, to get the party started. Although we can't offer you a fancy meal, we can at least make sure that you're enjoying the show with a cocktail or two in your hand. So let's go to Sam Burkhart, who will show you how to make a dark and fruity mocktail and alcoholic bramble. Sounds delicious.
Good evening, ISPA. My name's Sam. I work for Gamma, and tonight I'm going to take you through a couple of cocktails. So we're going to start off with a mocktail called a dark and fruity, and then we're going to move on to a bramble, which is a gin-based cocktail. So let's get started. What are you going to need for your dark and fruity? You're going to need some berries. So here I've got some blackberries. So we're going to throw these into our shaker. We want about sort of 5 or 6 blackberries, and then I've got some raspberries here as well, but you could use any berries you like really. You want the blackberries to get that nice purple colour that we're going for here. So then you're going to add 50 ml of pineapple juice to this. And then you're going to muddle that all together in the bottom of the shaker. If you've got a muddler, great. If you don't like me, you can use a wooden spoon. So this takes a little bit of elbow grease to get all of these berries muddled so that we can get that nice purple colour that we're going for. and give it a shake. Then you're going to want to strain this into something. You don't want all those big old fruit pieces. So I'm just straining it into a measuring jug here. Once you've got all that strained out, to add it to your glass. Fill it with some crushed ice. Top with some lemonade. And you want to get yourself one of your blackberries from earlier and use that as a garnish. And there you have a dark and fruity. Next up, I'm going to take you through a bramble. Bramble is a classic gin cocktail invented in London in the 1980s. So once again, you want to fill your glass with some crushed ice. Don't fill it all the way to the top because we've got to add our liquid as well. And so you're going to want 40 ml of dry gin. $20 ml of lemon juice. Some lemon juice that I've squeezed earlier on. So you're going to want 20 ml lemon juice. So 4 to 2 to 1 ratio. Once you add in sugar syrup, you're going to want 10 ml of sugar syrup. Give that a little stir. Let all the ingredients in there get to know each other. Top it up with some more crushed ice. Then you're going to want to float some Chambord or some creme de mure over the top. So you're going to want 20 ml of that. And you want to float it over the top. Pour it over slowly. And that creates this lovely bleeding effect that you can see, which is where the cocktail gets its name from. Garnish with another blackberry. And there we have it. If you haven't got any Chambord or creme de mure, some black currant, some Ribena, or even some jam will work just as well. Cheers.
That was great. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Just keep on drinking, folks. A splash of vodka makes everything better, doesn't it? So just keep drinking, especially if you lose. Just drink heavily. No one can see you, so you could, as long as you don't make nasty comments on the comment thing, you won't lose your job. So you can behave quite badly. It'll be fine. Now I'm going to hand over to ISPA Chair Andrew Glover, who has a few words for us before the awards presentation gets underway. Over to Andrew.
Good evening, everyone. As Chair of ISPA, it gives me great pleasure to say a few words at the start of this year's online awards ceremony. The ISPA Awards are one of the highlights of the industry calendar, and we are pleased to still be able to run the event and provide some light relief during a challenging year, albeit one that you have to provide your own drinks. The awards are our way of holding up those who lead the way in terms of quality of support, innovation, or best products and services, as examples for others to strive towards and emulate. I thank you all for the part that you play within your organisation and within the industry in improving services and challenging your competitors to do the same. 2020 has demonstrated how important connectivity is to the country. As key workers, you have been a vital part of the response to the pandemic and will be just as important to the recovery of the country. ISPs of all different shapes and sizes have powered a huge shift to home working, supporting children and young people's education, allowed us to remain in contact with friends and families, and provided access to public services and kept us entertained. A big thank you. 2020 has also been a significant year for ISPA as we celebrate our 25th anniversary. To mark the occasion, we have published an original research report and a series of interviews looking back at the journey the UK internet industry has been on and members' role in making this happen. Yet ISPA and its members are busy working on its current set of priorities. The rollout of full fibre and gigabit capable broadband, ensuring the security and resilience of networks, supporting customers protect themselves online, and much more. ISPA will continue to provide essential support to members as we navigate some challenging times ahead. I look forward to welcoming you to the next ISPA Awards next year, where we will be able to celebrate hopefully in person, like we always have been able to. But for now, sit back and enjoy this evening's show. Cheers.
Seen over the last few months just how important connectivity is to everybody's lives.
Thank you, Andrew. I think we all recognise the very important role that ISPA members have played during this crisis. You all have been absolutely fantastic. Well, you know, whatever you do, I don't properly understand. I think it's very, very important. I do think so. The internet is hugely, hugely important. It's slightly ruined us, if we're honest. Like, my kids are 18 and 20. They don't take a normal photo because of the internet, because everything's on Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or whatever they have, all the things they have. It's all like, that's all their angles now. When kids go missing, they use their social media photos on the news. No wonder we can't find them. It doesn't bloody look like them, does it? To be honest, I suppose we all have photos that are weird now, don't we? We all have that sort of, hi. So one day someone's going to be using that photo to say, that's your great-great-great-grandmother. Why is it taken from such a funny angle, Mummy? Well, in those days, that was the way fat people tried to look thinner. That's what the only really honest photos are like Victorian photos. They're so honest, aren't they? Victorian photos are all like, or the kids are always staring. They're always like that. Don't send me up the chimney. Don't make me go up the chimney again. In fact, If they'd had social media, the Victorians would have been fantastic. They'd have done so well because they had so much to moan about. We moan on social media. They had everything to moan about. We've got one pandemic. They had about 20. They'd been writing things on Facebook like, feeling a bit under the weather today, bloody cholera, sad face. Or they'd have had their own emoticons, wouldn't they? Be like, open brackets, close brackets means I've got rickets. Proper stuff they had to moan about. Anyway, I'm quite a moaner myself, you know. I'm actually feeling, I'm a little bit overheating in my dinner jacket because I haven't worn this since March, okay, and I've put on a lot of weight. And I was just saying to my wife, I said, you know, I put my dinner jacket, it doesn't quite fit me anymore. She's so sweet, my wife. She said to me, oh, you look a bit like James Bond. I do not look like James Bond. He was never overweight, was he? You know, he's never going, I'll have a martini, shaken, not stirred, and some pork scratchings and a pie, you know. Bond girls going, James, can I go on top tonight? Because last night you cracked my rib. I must admit, my wife can also be cruel about my weight. I took my shirt off on holiday and I said, do I look quite dangerous? She patted my belly and said, you look like you're about to explode. It's not nice, is it? She said some horrible things like that, actually. We were talking about Laurel and Hardy. And I said, I'm a comedian like Laurel and Hardy. They were brilliant, but I'm a comedian. I'm like, I have to do it by myself. It's just me. I'm like Laurel and Hardy rolled into one. My wife said, you should call yourself Lardy. Isn't that horrible? Really nasty. Anyway, my point is, I've got to try and lose weight again because this is, you know, this is a time. I know it's been, you know, a busy time for your industry. My problem is the reverse for my industry. I'm earning something like a fifth to a quarter of what I would usually earn at this time of year. At the moment, you know, in this month. This month I'm earning about a fifth or a quarter. To be honest with you, it's still an enormous amount of money. But I have friends who are comedians and actors who are getting nothing, like nothing at all. It's very likely that in future, a lot of homeless people that you come across on the streets are going to be like ex-actors. It's very likely ex-performers because we're losing them all the time. At least it means if we've got ex-actors being homeless, that when they ask for money, it will, at least their diction will be clearer. You know, it won't be like if you got 20p for a cup of tea, it'll be like, picture the scene, a boy with a dream of theatre, destroyed by a pandemic. Oh, but can you imagine ballet dancers? Ballet dancers will be homeless. They'll be going, we've got 20p for a cup of tea. You know, or ventriloquists, if you got 20p for a cup of tea, and the doll's going, he's going to spend it on crack. Shut up. Of course, it's likely people are just going to retrain rather than be homeless, isn't it? But we are losing a lot of people where people have to retrain in the health sector. That's where there's jobs, apparently. It's very likely that in future, your GP could be an ex-actor. You know, he'll be saying things like, is it serious, doc? Tell me the truth. And he'll be going, you can't handle the truth. To be honest with you, I can't retrain as anything because this is all I can do. All I can do is stand in front of a camera or on TV or on stage talking about myself, just talking rubbish about myself. I'm very possibly the most self-obsessed person in the world. I can't prove that because when other people talk, I don't really listen. But literally, there's no other job I could do. I'm too self-obsessed. I couldn't be like a police officer. We're going like, where were you on the night of the murder? I know where I was. I was in a lovely little all-you-can-eat place. You know, or an aid worker going, you are a little bit underweight. We need to feed you up a little bit. What I would give to be a little bit underweight. Honestly, you've got cheekbones to die for. I'd be a rubbish doctor as well. I mean, I don't think you can live past April, which is incidentally when I'll be in Tuscany. By the way, I don't know who's had COVID here. If you can say if you can message in, I hope everybody has been okay with actually getting the illness. I got COVID. I got it back in March and April. My wife didn't, which I think is indicative of the state of our marriage. I got it quite badly. I didn't get it really badly. I didn't. I mean, my wife said there was a moment when she thought I was going to die, which I thought I was getting better. I was sitting there drinking tea. She was talking to me. She turned to leave the room and I tapped the cup to indicate that she needed to take the cup back down with her. And apparently that was the moment when I was closest to death. I am actually, I mean, marriage is tough. It is, of course, it's the toughest thing there is. I've been married 20 years. People say stupid things like, oh, you get less for murder. You don't. I've checked. Why do we do that? Why do we compare marriage to prison? It is ridiculous, isn't it? There's far more sex in prison. There are, of course, loads of rows. We've had some blistering arguments, really bad. We had an argument a few years ago where she's Northern Irish, my wife, so I know there's Northern Irish people watching, so I don't want to offend you, but you're quite emotional people. And she went, "If that's the way you feel," and took all her rings off and put them down. And I went, "Yes, it is." Well, I couldn't get my ring off because I put on so much weight. And literally was going, "Stay there, I'm going to get the butter," you know. And I also, if I get tense, say terrible things. So my wife at one point was thinking of leaving a few years ago. It was one of our dramatic rows. And I said, "Please don't go. Please give me a chance to meet someone else before you leave." Got into trouble for that. But anyway, do you know what? If we're honest, if you're married, if you're sitting there with your wife, if you're watching at home, or if you're earlier in a relationship, the thing is, you can never recapture the first 6 months of any relationship. That first 6 months when you're still like a mystery, an enigma to each other. I can never be a mystery to my wife. Ever be a mystery. Not after 20 years. She said to me something like, "Have you done the dishwasher?" I'm not going to be mysterious, go, "Well, maybe I have, and maybe I haven't." You know, it's not like we're in bed together. I'm going, "Close your eyes, don't say a word, don't move. Shh. Why? What are you going to do?" "I'm going to go to sleep." Or she's saying, "Where have you been?" Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. But I'd give the toilet 10 minutes if I were you. Oh yeah. Do you know what? I should just finish. We will get on to the awards in a second. We will. But this is so weird. It's always what feels very new is always very frightening, and it reminds me of the most frightening gig I ever did. Okay, I did a gig once. It was 11 years ago. I did a gig to soldiers returning from Afghanistan. Okay, this is British soldiers. It wasn't a really awkward Taliban gig, and if you've been in the armed forces, you'll know they do this. They do a thing called decompression, where they come out of war zones and they used to go through Cyprus to chill out from a war zone, play football on the beach, drink a beer, watch a comedy show. And I was booked to do one of these comedy shows, and I was terrified. And the commanding officer briefed me like this. This is 2009, Helmand Province, bad years. He briefed me like this. He went, "These guys have been through hell, real hell. There's been death, there's been injury. They've been shot at virtually every day. Good luck." And I went out there desperately trying to bond with frontline soldiers. You can imagine going, "Hello, I'm just like you, quite outdoorsy. I love camping, I do." And they were lovely to me. They were really, really sweet. They were gorgeous. And at the end, this soldier, just a kid, 19 years old, spent 6 months in a ditch in Afghanistan getting shot at. This soldier came up to me and said, "I could never do what you do." And I said to him, "Jesus, just bloody grow a pair." Luckily, he laughed. Anyway, now I've got to get on with the award. I realise this isn't about me, it's about you. So, on to the award ceremony that you've all been waiting for. Before we start, can I just remind you to be kind to each other on the chat? You know, even though you all can't be winners, it's a great achievement just to have made it to the shortlist. It really is. You've really done well. I mean, obviously, if you don't win, there's something wrong, isn't there? There's some dead wood needs getting rid of. But just you have done well to still get to the level that you're at. And please don't be horrible. The ISPA judges commented on high quality entries this year. So they have said that. They've said that you've all done well. Also, special thanks to Think Broadband, whose testing keeps the awards independent and robust. Yeah, so there'll be no lawyers getting involved trying to get a recount on these results. Okay, you're going to accept them. And also to the judges, big thank you for taking the time to use their experience and expertise to help determine the winners. And to our sponsors, without whom this event wouldn't happen. So sit back and enjoy the show. begin the ceremony, we start with the best partnership. That's me and my wife. No, it's not, really isn't. It is more important than ever to work together in these difficult times to provide service for all. To present the award, please welcome the chair of ISPA Awards judges, Andrew Ferguson from Think Broadband.
Hello and welcome to the next category on this year's ISPA Awards. I am here to present the award for Best Partnership, and the nominations are EXA Networks, Full Fibre, Glide, London Grid for Learning and NetGem TV. And the winners are, with no great delay, EXA Networks. Well done.
2 years in a row. Brilliant. I mean, thanks to the judges to start with for seeing what we do. This one is a very special one. Our submission this year was based around the work we've done with Aspiration Bradford. But in reality, it starts way before that. And we were actually lucky to be involved with Aspiration Bradford right from the off and help define its 4 main pillars: skills, expectations, learning and families. These 4 core pillars are there to help all the children in the city, but in particular those from the more disadvantaged areas, to aspire to achieve more and dare to dream. We love working in our local community and are forever championing our home city of Bradford. And whilst winning this award is great recognition of this, it's by no means our end goal or assigned to us to stop. A huge thanks to everyone who works here who don't just come and do a 9 to 5.
Yes, congratulations, EXA Networks. Lovely work, very well done. The judges felt EXA were deserved winners for partnering with Bradford Metropolitan District Council to help the most disadvantaged children and their parents to aspire and achieve more, in particular around the digital and life skills through the Aspiration Bradford programme. The second category of the evening is a new category for Best New ISP, recognising those who decided to enter the market in the last couple of years, and boy have there been plenty of those. So please welcome Piotr Golubski from FibBrain to announce the winner.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me and for our company to be here today with you. I can only regret that due to pandemic situation we are not able to meet in person, but I hope that soon we will overcome the COVID-19 and pandemic will be over. Today we are here to present the finalists and announce the winner of the Best New ISP category. FibBrain is also new in the UK market and one of the most dynamically growing fiber optic manufacturers in Europe. So I think that we have a lot in common with the finalists. And the finalists in the Best New ISP category are Jurassic Fiber, Technological Services, Zoom, Giganet. Congratulations to all of these companies, but the winner is Jurassic Fiber. Congratulations!
Hello, on behalf of Jurassic Fiber, I'm proud to accept the award of Best UISP from ISPA for the last year. It's been an interesting journey. It's less than a year as I record this since we got Arcade Powers, and we're now established in the Exeter airport area and already building in Honiton, Taunton, Yeovil, and about to announce more towns across the southwest. It's a testament, I think, to the quality of staff we've got, to our investors, and to the community which has received us so well with open arms, really, that we've managed to achieve so much. And it's obviously a huge pleasure that we've been noted by our peers and by the broader community as having really contributed something to the country at such a difficult time. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll let you get on with your drinks.
Wonderful stuff. The judges picked Jurassic Fiber for their focus on hard-to-reach areas. Oh, I've got a flannel that does that. And ambitious build targets. Well done. Also, can I have a special mention to Piotr for that brilliant video, because he was being so sensible and then he went a bit crazy when he won. So he lost a bit of dignity at the end, but I really enjoyed the first bit. And I love people put a bit of fun into their videos, be a bit different, because some of them do look like hostage videos, to be honest. Anyway, We are moving swiftly to our next category, Best VoIP. This category has been sponsored by Magrathea for many years, and we are grateful for their continuous support. Let's go to Magrathea's Hayley West.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of tonight's finalists and all the worthy winners. The nominations for Best VoIP category are EXA Networks, Gamma, Network Telecom, Sure VoIP, TalkTalk, and VoIP Phone. And the winner is VoIP Phone. Congratulations.
Hi everybody. Well, this is all jolly embarrassing, isn't it? Let's hope we never have to do this again. Thanks for the award. Keep safe. See you next year.
Fantastic there from VoIP Phone. Once again, miserable in victory, I felt. I liked that though. And I loved his patio. Very nice patio. No need to be miserable. But once again, VoIP Phone impressed the judges with their exceptional customer service and flexibility, as well as redeveloping the whole VoIP Phone platform in order to meet the requirements of next generation communications. Judges commended VoIP Phone for offering their services free to a great range of charities. And moving swiftly to the next category, let's celebrate those who are there for customers as the first line of defence. The heroes who help when we lose our connection. We've all been here. We've all been there, certainly. So a big cheer for the Best Customer Service Award, which is being presented by ISPA Awards judge Alex Cruz-Farmer.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Cruz-Farmer. I'm a product manager for Cisco. I'm here to announce the winner for the Best Customer Service category. Our finalists were Catalyst 2, City Fibre, Hyperoptic, PCCW Global, RM Education and Wifinity. Now this category I think has been very close to our hearts this year, especially with COVID-19 and us all being at home. And customer service is such an important, critical thing for our businesses. And ultimately all of us working from home to be able to operate the best we can. All right, without further ado, I will announce the winner. So this year's winner of the Best Customer Service goes to Catalyst 2.
Wow, it's amazing to win the Customer Service Award again. It's a real credit to everybody at Catalyst 2 for the hard work and dedication over the last year. Customer service is something we really pride ourselves on, so thank you very much. I'd also really like to thank ISPA and the judges for persevering and putting on this event in what I'm sure was very challenging circumstances. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, well done, love that. Love the Northern Irish accent on the winner there. Love the Northern Irish accent. And in the black, it's like a Northern Irish Bond. Northern Irish should have been Bond, shouldn't it? I'm James Bond, James Bond from Belfast. You catch yourself on. Anyway, fantastic, bloody well done. Catalyst 2 were deemed worthy winners for their impressive Trustpilot data, meeting the needs of individual customers through proactivity, staff knowledge and a hands-on approach from the founders. Very well done. Our next category is also related to customers and making their lives easier with new solutions. So let's see the nominations for the Best Customer Solution, which is being presented by Managing Director of Pangea, Dan Cunliffe.
Hi everybody, my name is Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director of Pangea, and we're delighted to be sponsoring the Best Customer Solution Award. The reason we decided to sponsor this is because we just launched our own interesting product, which is a multi-network 4G service delivered over L2TP. We felt the guys at the ISPAs would definitely know what L2TP is all about, and if you think that's something that's interesting for your company to deliver multi-network 4G services over L2TP, please do get in touch with us. Let's talk about who the finalists are for this award. First of all, we've got BT, M12 Solutions, M247, Storm Internet, Bonius, and Talk Straight. Now it's time to find out who the winner is. But first, there's a highly commended in this category, and that goes to Storm Internet. Well done guys, well deserved. But the winner of the Best Customer Solution Award is Talk Straight. Excellent job, well done.
Absolutely absolutely chuffed to win Best Customer Solution of the ISPAs this year. Making solutions for our customers which they value is exactly what we do, and it really does thrill me to win this award. I think it's probably the best one that we could have won out of everyone we went for, so well done to everybody at Talk Straight and all of the team. Thank you very much, everyone.
The judges found it particularly hard to pick just one winner in this category, but in the end, Talk Straight picked up the gong for their centralised solution to support 112 Barnsley Council via their IT support company Code Green, while Storm Internet received a commendation for building Australia-based private cloud solution custom built for a UK-based client. Can I also, by the way, give a special mention to Dan Cunliffe from Pangaea, who did dressing up in all this South African stuff with a big South African team behind him. Yeah, it was a year ago you won the Rugby World Cup. Get over it. Other things are happening. Still quite bitter. Anyway, our next category is another important aspect of providing the best connection to all, best infrastructure. Let's see who's made it to the shortlist. Marcin Bala from Salumanus. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcin Bała. I'm Vice President of Salumanus, which is registered in Manchester. I feel very honored to announce the winner in the category Best Infrastructure, as network infrastructure is the main focus of our activities. In Salumanus, we aim to deliver products and solutions that constitute a durable and reliable element of network infrastructure. Coming to more serious matters, the finalists in the Best Infrastructure category are City Fiber, Glide, Grain Connect, KCOM, OpenReach. In this category, we have a highly commended. The highly commended is City Fiber, and the winner is Glide. Congratulations to Glide.
On behalf of everyone here at Glide, I would like to thank ISPA and the award judges for the Best Infrastructure Award. Like most of us, this achievement rounds off an unusual year for the Glide team, but to virtually take home this award in recognition of our network infrastructure amongst such fantastic competition is an achievement that we're extremely proud of. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our customers and our partners for their continued dedication in what has been a truly turbulent year. It's a real honour to be recognised at the prestigious ISPA Awards and to celebrate innovation amongst the industry's brightest and the best. Thank you, ISPA, thank you all, and wishing you all the very best.
Lovely. Glide are this year's infrastructure winners thanks to their focus on underserved, thanks to their focus on underserved and hard to connect business parks and helping future-proof the economy with gigabit connectivity. And can I say, get great guy accepting the thing there. He looked like something from the 1930s, didn't he? He was so cut out. He was like, yes, and it's 1934 and I'm going into open for Surrey. Anyway, I've got another commendation in this section as well. I've got another commendation, and it must have been really hard for judges to pick winners this year, as City Fiber received their commendation for spearheading national fibre rollout through their gigabit cities. Great, so well done. Well done to both of you. Well done to City Fiber. Well done to Glide. That is fantastic. Trolls beware, as our next award is for the best cyber security. This will be a Russian company, won't it? Going, yes, don't worry, we will look after your security. It'll be fine. You can trust us. Please welcome an ISPA judge, Mark Gracie, to present this category.
Hi, my name's Mark Gracie from Mark Gracie GDPR, and it's my pleasure to present this year's ISPA Award for Best Cyber Security. And the finalists are London Grid for Learning, RM Education, Salt DNA, Talk Straight, and Whalebone. And the winner is Talk Straight. Congratulations.
We're absolutely delighted to be given the Best Cybersecurity Award this year at ISPAs. I think that's about the 4th or 5th year on a trot we've now been nominated for it. So wonderful effort by everybody at Talk Straight. So well done to the team there. Thanks very much, everybody.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. In a category dominated by entrants supporting schools and colleges, Talk Straight picked up the Best Cybersecurity Award for the complex challenge of supporting a large number of schools with the offer of additional training and resources, all against a COVID backdrop. And now it's time to reveal winners in the ISP categories. And the first in line is the Best Business. To present this award is Kate Milligan from Openreach.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Katie Milligan, the Managing Director of Customer Commercials and Propositions at Openreach. It's fantastic to see so many of you here virtually today. Now, I'm sure a number of you know Openreach, so I won't do the introductions, but instead I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the thousands of workers across the telecoms industry who have come together to keep this country connected. As we go into the second pandemic, we'll need to do it ever more, and thank you for the fact that we've been able to work together. I'm really proud of it. And not only that, events like this just showed the amount of investment that we have made over the decades in the industry is certainly paying off, and it's fantastic. Now, without further ado, I am delighted that we are part of the ISPA Awards and that we are sponsoring the Best Business ISP. Now, I have no golden envelope, I'm afraid. I've got my trusty tech partner. So without further ado, I'll get on to the nominations. So the nominations for the Best Business ISP are EXA Networks, Fluid One, Glide, Hyperoptic, M247 and RM Education. And I am exceptionally delighted to announce that the winner of this category is EXA Networks. Congratulations folks, and well done.
Wow, thanks. It's certainly nice to get this one again after winning it way back in 2006 and 2009. We absolutely pride ourselves on not just being an internet service provider for our business clients, but on working with them to help them fully realise their digital potential. Thanks to all the judging panel for recognising what we do, and a huge thanks obviously to all the team here at EXA, who I know will be extremely proud to see this one come home. You did just cut my top half, yeah?
Congratulations, EXA. Great legs that guy has, and don't pull back from me for this camera because I'm actually naked. Now, very big. EXA again were awarded the trophy there for their continuous innovation to focus on customer excellence, as well as cost, available bandwidth, and additional services such as IPv6, which is absolutely my favourite. Another ISP award. This time round, it's Best Rural Broadband. So important these days. Of the city exodus, many of you right now are in lovely rural areas with breathtaking vistas, but also everybody knows about you in the village and talks about you, and it's a bit weird, isn't it, the country, and all crime is solved by little old ladies called Miss Marple. But if you like it there, you stay there. No, it's great. I'm going to go there quite soon. Anyway, but let's see, what are we on? Best Rural Broadband. Let's see who can provide you with the best connection. Please welcome Cara McCarthy from EPS Global to present the award.
Hi, my name is Ciara McCarthy and I'm the Global Marketing Director at EPS Global. We are delighted to be sponsoring the Best Rural ISP category. EPS Global specialises in open networking and traditional solutions that help ISPs take control over how they configure and scale their networks, using bare metal hardware and open software, allowing them to deliver the high quality connectivity their customers demand. Rural ISPs do a massively important job, working with and investing in local communities in rural areas, empowering homes and businesses by providing reliable broadband access. The finalists in the Best Rural ISP category are County Broadband, GigaClear, Technological Services, TrueSpeed, and Wessex Internet. And the winner is GigaClear. Congratulations to everybody at GigaClear.
I am simply delighted to receive this award, ISPA. Thank you so much for recognising rural communities and 2, the work that we have been doing for 10 years in bringing rural communities to the forefront of the national conscience. We are destroying the digital divide, and that requires 3 things: huge determination, incredible innovation, and great people. And I'm so thrilled that you are recognizing the work that we're doing. It's not done. We'll keep at it, we'll keep driving, but this is thank you on behalf of everybody at GigaClear for recognizing the work that we do in making the country just that little bit better every day that we work.
Oh, that winner's video reminds me that I need a pair of new glasses. They were lovely. So, it is GigaClear have won it. In another category filled with strong entries, the judges awarded the prize to GigaClear for their scale, reach and innovation in challenging topographies. Our next category is Best Consumer ISP, and here is Shan Eisenberg from NetGem TV to present the award.
Good evening everyone, I'm Shan Eisenberg, Commercial Director at NetGem, and firstly I would like to thank the ISPA Association firstly for giving me the occasion to wear my tuxedo, which I really did not expect to be able to do this year, but also to be able to hand today the award for Best Consumer ISP. Now, there is nothing we love more at NetGem than a good consumer ISP, because ultra-fast broadband goes so well with the services we offer to the UK outlets, whether NetGem TV or more recently NetGem Super Wi-Fi. Now, without further ado, the finalists for Best Consumer ISP category are Community Fiber, Glide, Hyperoptic, Kcom and Zoom. In this category we have a highly commended. The highly commended is Hyperoptic. And now the winner is Community Fiber. Well done to all the team at Community Fiber.
Hi, I'm Peter Rampling. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer at Community Fiber. And I just want to say a very big thank you to ISPA for this fabulous award for Community Fiber as the best consumer ISP. We're on a mission at Community Fiber to do our very best for our customers, and we love the fact that they give us that compliment as well by rating us as #1 on Trustpilot of all ISPs in the UK, and that's great. But it's doubly great to also get this recognition from the industry, from our peers, to say that you think that we're doing a great job. There's more to do, but thank you so much for this recognition and this award. It's really very much appreciated. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely stuff there. In this highly competitive category, the judges decided to award a commendation to a regular award winner in this category, Hyperoptic, for continuing to push the bar for innovation, great customer service and ambitious rollout targets. But it was Community Fiber who takes home the main prize for their rollout expansion into streets, and not just MDUs, oh no, as well as sometimes you might work out that I don't understand everything that I'm saying. Anyway, so Community Fiber take home the main prize for their rollout expansion into streets and not just MDUs, as well as for their range of packages, pricing and extras like their mesh router. Absolutely my favourite. On to our next award. It's the best hosted provider. Let's go to ISPA Awards judge, a little bit of respect here, Professor Michael Rotter, and see who is nominated there.
Hello everybody. Today we are celebrating a virtual award ceremony for exactly that industry which helped us most, at least to meet virtually, and they all should get an award, I think. I'm presenting here the finalists in the category Best Hosted Provider. And the finalists are 20i, Catalyst 2, EXA Networks, Storm Internet. And the winner is Storm Internet. Congratulations.
firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you for our win. We are truly delighted, and I humbly accept this award on behalf of the amazing team I've got here at Storm Internet, who work tirelessly day in, day out to try and deliver the very best service that we can to our customers. Secondly, just want to give a quick acknowledgement to everyone else who entered our category. I find that the standard for the ISPAs gets higher and higher every year as companies innovate and raise that bar to new levels. So massive credit to everyone, particularly in the hosting industry, where we find ourselves in a situation in a place that's dominated by many global organisations. You know, we're often seen as the little guys, but it's our sheer commitment and care to our customers that will always give us an edge over them. So I salute you all, for we are prime examples of businesses that help keep the wheels of the British economy turning. Massive credit. Finally, again, just huge thanks to the ISPAs and everyone involved, not just for our award, which we're truly delighted about, but simply just for making the event still happen despite the interesting times that we all find ourselves in. I hope to see you all again sometime soon in person, maybe again at next event. And until that time, take care, my friends, and thank you so much.
Lovely mic work from our winner there. I was half expecting him to burst into song. Very nice. Great job, Storm Internet. The judges decided that for hitting the category specifications, Storm were worthy winners. Our penultimate category, I know, so soon, is the very special Social Impact Award, which celebrates delivering positive change locally or nationally. To present this award is one of the award's judges, Helen Anderson.
Hello, I'm Helen Anderson, and I'm delighted to be presenting the award for Social Impact. This was a very strong category, with all the finalists having case studies demonstrating real positive social benefit. And the finalists are Community Fibre, EXA Networks, IWF, PCCW Global, Wifinity. And the winner is EXA Networks. Congratulations.
Well, this really is a special one. To be honest, it's always a little bit awkward to enter these kinds of awards. As long as I've worked here and can see back, EXA's always worked with many different communities and looked to be hands-on and essentially make a difference. Whether that's through our EXA Foundation, working with teachers and pupils, playing an integral role in the Business Improvement District in our home city of Bradford, or working with the many other organisations that we're a part of, who are out there making the communities in our country a better place to be. It's not something we do to make us look good. It's certainly not something that we shout about. It's just something that we do. Our big appreciation goes to the judging panel, but my utmost thanks goes to everyone here at EXA, who always go above and beyond their normal job and get involved.
EXA Network again, being a bit more coy. We saw no legs this time, but EXA, very, very well done in another strong category, and at a time where social impact has been so important. The judges felt EXA stood out through the creation of their not-for-profit foundation, generous funding for both offline and online projects with significant future impact. What a year for EXA. And so, we made it to the end. ISPA's favourite ISPA Hero category is last on our list tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Patricia Alves, Enterprise Account Director at SonicWall. SonicWall is a leading global cybersecurity vendor helping protect small, medium, and enterprise businesses from today's most advanced and evasive cyber threats. We're delighted to be here this evening to present the Internet Hero Award. So without further ado, for keeping the country connected through extraordinary times, allowing us to stay in touch with friends and family, work from home, help children continue their education, and for keeping us informed and entertained, the 2020 Internet Hero is awarded collectively to you, the internet industry. It's been a different year with unexpected challenges, so thank you for helping to keep the show on the road. Congratulations and have a lovely evening.
As you know, the awards would not be the awards without live music. So I am pleased to introduce to you a very talented singer, Charlotte Landsman, who is going to turn your home into a dance floor. You could just have a dance, because you're by yourself or you're with your family. You literally can dance like no one's watching. You can properly let yourself go, not those sort of tense dances that you do when we're actually doing this live in a hotel somewhere. So here it is. Enjoy, have a great time. Take it away. Go Charlotte.
Good evening, ISPA. Congratulations to all of the winners and nominees for 2020. My name is Charlotte Landsman, and this is Never Forget. You close your eyes to wipe me from your mind, clear an idle thought, a sweet chestnut hair. You push your thoughts aside and let your fingers talk. And while your bodies move, no, I'm not hiding. You'll never say her name in case you falter. The memories don't fade, although you're fighting to push the past behind you. Know that I will never let you forget my name. You forget my name. Fall apart and leave your heart. I will not let you fade. I cannot let you fade. Your footprints lie on the paths that you take. You cannot wash them away. You cannot wash them away. Know that I will never let you forget my name. I close my eyes and find that I'm reminded. Sweet joy and pain. I build strength by pushing down barriers my mind erected in your name. Too proud to lose. Do your secrets leave your memories confused? Redraw the lines, but you can't erase the time. Know that I will never let you forget my name. You forget my name. Fall apart and leave your heart. I will not let you fade. I cannot let you fade. Your footprints lie on the paths that you take. You cannot wash them away. You cannot wash them away. Know that I will never let you forget my name. Forget my name. Never forget. Forget my name. Never forget. Forget my name.
You have been great sports. Thanks again for joining me and the rest of the team doing this special awards ceremony. It's been a very challenging year for all of you, I know. Not quite as challenging as for me, but no, it has been challenging for you. And this show proves that if we can come together and do our best, there are only greener horizons ahead. Thank you to all sponsors, Magrathea, Salumanus, NetGem TV, Sonic Wall, EPS Global, Pangea, and FibBrain. FibBrain is my favourite because it sounds like it's describing Trump, doesn't it? He's got a brain that can't stop fibbing. Okay, that's one of my last jokes. Thank you to all judges, Think Broadband for technical testing, and all finalists who provided thank you speeches without knowing if they were actually going to see their enthusiastic videos tonight. So loads of you have wasted a lot of time doing things that are never going to be shown. Sorry. Thank you to ISPA team, Andrew, Till, Emma, Ellie, Michaela, Audrey and Rory for keeping the association running, and a big thanks to all ISPA members. You are all winners tonight. You really are. Well, we know that you're not really, but it's a thing that you say. No, honestly, you're all fantastic. You're great, and thank you for watching, and you do a great thing. We hope that you enjoyed tonight. Congratulations to all winners. Your trophies are in the post. I keep going off script, and then it doesn't make sense. But congratulations to all winners. Your trophies are in the post, so please share your photos on social media, and don't forget to tag #ISPAs 2020. You can also purchase your winners and highly commended logos for your marketing. Show the world how good you truly are. Just email the lovely ISPA admin team for more info. I've been Hal Cruttenden, your host for tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure to take you through tonight's event. Have a great evening and hope to see you all next year in person. The 2021 awards will launch early next year and we can't wait to receive your entries. Good night. Take care. Get drunk.